This recording is hypnotic in nature and should not be listened to while operating a vehicle. In this guided hypnosis process, I'm going to help you release overthinking, rumination, and release toxic thoughts so that you can have more room and capacity to feel better now, to focus on more of what you do want instead of feeling controlled, consumed, or fixated on the things that you don't want. All you need to do for this guided hypnosis process is simply listen closely and simply follow along, allowing yourself to be here fully and completely now. Start by allowing yourself to find a comfortable seated position, taking a deep breath in through your nose. And as you exhale now, out through the mouth, see if you can follow the breath fully and completely, all the way out, and then all the way in. As you inhale, and then exhale all the way out, feel yourself sinking into the surface beneath you. Noticing where your body meets the surface, focusing your attention there for just a moment. See if you can breathe, and as you breathe, you can let go of any tension that you're holding, any tension in your body, noticing where it is, and with your mind, focusing, and with your breath, focusing on letting it out with the exhale, letting go, letting go, letting go now. Feel yourself beginning to sink even deeper, letting yourself become heavy. Imagining now that there is this beautiful healing white light, and it's going to come down from the heavens, and it may feel like a weighted blanket going all the way from the top of your head, relaxing all of the tiny muscles around your eyelids, all the way down your face and your neck, sinking even deeper into this feeling. Perhaps it feels warm. Perhaps there's more warmth as it goes all the way down to your fingertips. Letting it go all the way down your torso and your back, and all the way down your hips and your thighs, all the way down through your feet and into the center of the earth now, helping you feel grounded and secure and safe. As your mind begins to drift and your physical body begins to let you go deeper into yourself, or asking the part of you that deeply desires a transformation in how you're feeling to stay awake and aware, while the rest of you relaxes. In front of you now, imagine a staircase. It's safe and sturdy. It has a railing. It's welcoming. At the bottom of these steps lies a special room, a place where will release old toxic thoughts that no longer serve you. As you step down each stair, you're going to feel a sense of release, moving deeper into your unconscious mind, closer and closer to the space where healing happens. Step down with me now. My voice will go with you. 10. Feeling lighter with each step. 9. Deeper and more relaxed. 8. 7. Your mind becoming clearer. 6. 'Feeling a sense of peace growing as we're halfway down. 5. Step down to 4, moving inward. 3. Deeper still. 2. Almost there. And 1. You've arrived at the bottom, and your unconscious mind knows there's a level even deeper than this. You're now standing before a door. This door leads into a room within your mind where all the old toxic thoughts have been stored. It's time to let them go. Now reach out and open the door, and as you step inside, notice the room. It's a place you haven't been to in a long time, or ever. It's dimly lit. The air feels thick with old energy, memories, thoughts you no longer need. Might feel a little bit dusty. It might even have a particular smell. Maybe old and musty. In the center of the room, perhaps a little bit disorganized, you see a bunch of filing cabinets, shelves, maybe some boxes filled with all of those old files. All of those old files representing those toxic thoughts, the limiting beliefs, and the self-criticism that you've held on to. And each file is labeled with a thought, a belief, a worry, a concern. Things that have weighed you down. And you know deep down that these files are no longer serving you, which is why you're here, isn't it? Which is why you were guided to this specific process. And because you were guided here, that means a part of you is ready to let this go. And a higher version of you is ready to enter in. You walk over to the first cabinet or box, and as you open it, you pull out a file, noticing the label that it has on it. Perhaps it's a thought, like I'm not good enough. I'll never succeed, or I'll never feel good. I'll never get the life I want. And that file may or may not include a date when you decided this was true, when you picked up this belief and filed it. And it also might have all of the evidence listed, all the times you thought this belief, all of the evidence that you've gathered to make it true. But perhaps you recognize now that there was just a point in time in which you decided that this was true. And ever since then, you've been stacking evidence. And it's time to stop it. It's time to see the real truth. It's time to find evidence to support that you are enough, that you can get the life that you want, that all things are possible. And you might realize that this should not have any power over you anymore. And you decide now that you're ready to let this go and experience this differently. And so over to the side, you see that there is a shredder, a large paper shredder. You can shred all of these old files, and you walk up to it and you put that in there safely, allowing that old belief and all the evidence to be shredded now. It empties into a trash bin. It can never go back the way it was before. You walk over again, taking another toxic thought pattern, grabbing the file, and if it feels good, taking a look at it. What does it say? I don't deserve happiness. I have anxiety. I can never do anything right. Let's take your power back over that one too. Maybe it has a date. Maybe it holds all of the evidence that you've ever accumulated to make you really believe that this was true. But you can kind of see through it now, can't you? That it isn't ultimately true. Other people live differently, don't they? And that means you can too. Taking that file and bringing it to the shredder. Watching it go through the shredder. Ripping up all of that old belief fully and completely now. That's right, feeling the difference as you shred that old belief, all the evidence, walking around the room and grabbing all of those toxic thoughts, all of those thoughts that cause you to ruminate, to think too much, to overthink, all of those thoughts and beliefs that have limited you throughout your life, and put them in the shredder. Perhaps smiling a bit as you take your power back, feeling lighter, letting this go, letting it go now, beginning to put more things in the shredder. Emptying out those filing cabinets. And the interesting thing about this place is that the perception of time is different from your waking reality. So you can get rid of all of these old beliefs really quickly. A lot more quickly than you ever imagined. And getting all of those faulty belief systems, anything you picked up from your family, all the faulty beliefs you picked up from the past, all the beliefs that have been in your way, and you may or may not know what they are, but your unconscious mind does. And you can simply allow this process to take place, putting in those files, not having to know, just letting it go. Taking a few more moments here. Watching it get shredded, watching it change, never to return. It can never go back. And as you do this, you may begin to notice how much lighter the room feels as you make your way through. It's almost like fresh air has begun to enter the room. It's beginning to feel less heavy, less dense. You may even breathe easier now. And when you're ready and you feel like you've gone through all of those files, knowing that you can always come back here whenever you feel called, take the container from the shredder, and you may notice that there's a fireplace in this room. And all of a sudden it turns on, and it's a beautiful glowing fire. It feels warm, it feels cleansing. And I'd like you to take that pile of all of those shredded beliefs, toxic thoughts, and easily, gently, and safely put them in the fire. All of those shredded pieces of paper just begin to burn up, watching them go up in flames, never to return, and feeling the heat wash over you in all the right places now. Noticing as this fire takes up all of those old stories, all of that old energy, you turn and the room has become brighter, lighter, and more spacious. And now you can see on the walls, there's all of these pictures of future memories, happy memories, things that you haven't experienced yet, things that as you look around the room, you're in awe of just how beautiful and fun and loving your life becomes without these old limitations. And you're so excited that this is coming up for you. And in the center of this room, there's this beautiful light. It's coming down from the ceiling. It's like it turned back on. And you couldn't see it before, but it's there now. And I'd like you to go step into this light, allowing it to fill you up with empowerment, with love, and with worth, activating all of the cells in your body, installing new beliefs, new possibilities, new adventures. As you look around the room and see all of those future memories posted all around the walls, you realize, I am enough. You are worthy. You can be happy, and it is coming. You can trust yourself, can't you? Because you trusted yourself enough to show up here, to do this, didn't you? And that means you're ready to release your past, isn't it? And what would happen if you completely let it go and fully embrace your future right now? Allowing all of the good thoughts to begin to make their way in, because there's more space now, isn't there? You may begin to notice as you go on with your day and your week that you feel even lighter and even better. And like the past is finally in the past where it belongs. And you have new pathways, new ways of being, of experiencing the world with more peace, clarity, and possibilities. Take a moment just to feel the lightness before we begin. Stepping out of the room, gently closing the door behind you now. But this time, it feels different, lighter and brighter. And you can return to this space whenever you need to clear out more. But for right now, you just feel really good. Let's walk up the stairs together, lightly, joyfully, stepping up from 1 to 2, beginning to take a deep breath in through your nose, perhaps stretching out your body from 2 to 3, moving your arms, wiggling your fingers and toes as you go up to 4, halfway up to 5. Taking a deep inhale, allowing oxygen just to flood your body once more as you connect more and more with this space and time. As you go up to 6, beginning to become more and more aware of your surroundings, of the space that you are in, feeling really good and empowered as you gently, lightly step up to 7, ready to tackle your day, ready to continue on with what you are doing. Feeling refreshed, feeling renewed, feeling strengthened and empowered as you go up to 8. That's right. Feeling proud of yourself. Feeling accomplished as you go up to 9. And when you're ready to come back, and only when you're ready to come back and be fully awake, fully aware, and back into the room, feeling refreshed and empowered, carrying this sense of strength with you throughout your day, then open your eyes, come fully back into the room, and perhaps put your hands on your heart, thanking your intuition, your guidance, for being here in this place, in this time, to do this healing. If you liked this guided process, give our channel a follow. And if you want one-on-one support, simply click the description to learn how to book a free call.